everybody. This real. It's the brother YAHAWAH. Here to edify the body, YAHAWAHSHI. Before we get started, we'll give all honor and praise, glory to YAHAWAHSHI. Now we'll give double honors and glory, double honors to the men that I learned this truth from, the men at GMS, and the brethren with this like-minded doctrine. Here to edify the body again for YAHAWAHSHI. I really don't got anything planned. It's out here. Just make sure to try to seal my salvation and seal the elect, so times can be cut short, just like it is for the elect's sake. I'll probably get into all of this country, which everybody knows Babylon the Great, aka America. Probably started. The book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 5, basically talking about the third woe, going into the third woe, which is talked about in Revelations. So yeah. Isaiah 5, Isaiah 9. Isaiah 9, verse 5. And it reads, For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning fuel or fire. That means this final battle, which is the third war, it's going to be burning fuel or fire. When he's talking about the missiles that's going to be shot on this, from the four corners of the earth. That's talking about the ICBM missiles that's going to be shot from the four corners of the earth. That's going to destroy Babylon the Great. This place that people are just thinking this, stuff is going to happen. They're trying to carry on life as normal. But they're gonna be caught off guard, like when YAHAWAHSHI comes like a thief in the night, like it talks about in the book. Go to Revelations 4 and 11. Revelations 4, verse 11, it reads, it's like 4 and 14, Salaki. Revelations 11 and 14, it reads, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. That's what I was mentioning before, that third World War, which is going to be fought with nuclear bombs for the most part. It's going to come over here and nuke this place here, which people call America. It's going to destroy most of the world, especially over here in this land here, which is the land of the thief. You know, it's what YAHAWAHSHI going to come in the land of the thief. So we'll get into 2nd Ezra 16 and 13. Probably y'all just ear husband the prophets anyway, you know. It don't matter to their own detriment. I ain't got Second Ezra's 2. In 16 and 13. Second Ezra 16 and 13. And it reads, the sinner shall not escape with his soul, and the patience of the godly shall not be frustrated. I'm in the book of Ecclesiasticus. So like 2nd Ezra 16. And 13. Second Ezra 16 and 13, it reads, for strong is his right hand. Second Ezra 16 and 13, it reads, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shoot are sharp, and shall not miss. And when they begin to be shot to the ends of the world, behold, the plagues are sent. So that's all I want to get. I'm going to read it back over. Second Ezra 16 and 15. Slack is 16 and 13, it reads, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, that right hand that YAHAWAHSHI. You know, he's gonna put it in the minds of these different countries, governing countries here, to shoot off these missiles. It's gonna basically end the world that we know today, the world that we know of right now. Esau Edom's kingdom. You know, Esau Edom is the so-called self-proclaimed white man. So I'm gonna read the scriptures again. 2nd Ezra 16 and 13, and it reads, "For strong is he, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. The arrows that he shoot are sharp and shall not miss. When they begin to shoot, be shot into the ends of the world." That's what's going to happen. All these nuclear bombs, ICBM missiles, is going to be shot from the end to the ends of the earth, to one end of the earth to the other. You know, that's fastly approaching. That's brewing right now in the background. You know, that it's been starting since you know, Trump been in office, making these like this paper of sanctions. He been sanctioning all these countries for trade, and it's been, the fire's been fueling ever since then. So and also that recent thing with Israel and Hamas, Israelis and Hamas, they've been shooting arrows back and forth, and they're still you know, got still tension over there. They still have feuds over there. So I'm gonna read Isaiah 24. Isaiah 24, 19. Isaiah 24. Isaiah 24:19, and reads, the earth is utterly broken down, the earth is clean dissolved, the earth is moved exceedingly. That's once these ICBM missiles hit the earth's gonna sway to and fro like a drunken. You know, this earth is gonna rock. You know, this country here is definitely gonna rock. You know, because the majority of the missiles gonna hit here in Babylon the Great, aka America. You know, I'm out here prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great, aka America. You know, and the crazy part of now. You know, I'm gonna read in Zechariah 14:12. Zechariah 14:12, and it reads, as Judah. Yeah, 14:12. Zechariah 14:12. And it reads, and this shall be the plague which with YAHAWAH will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away with them. Salakia. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their hoses, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from YAHAWAH shall be among them, and they shall be Salakia, and they shall lay hold every one on his hand. Salakia. Let me read that over, starting at 13. Zechariah 14:13. How you doing? Zechariah 14:13. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from YAHAWAH shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hands of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hands of his neighbor. So that's when friend fight against friend. I meant to read just Zechariah 14:13. It shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult, Zechariah 14:12, and this shall be the plague wherewith YAHAWAH will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their hoses, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth. That's what's going to happen when these nuclear bombs hit. You know, people, you're going to get you're just going to get clear dissolved by the radiation, by the nuclear radiation that's going to hit once they shoot these missiles off. All these countries shoot these missiles off and basically destroy Babylon the Great. Jeremiah 49:21. We'll get the book of Jeremiah. (49 and 21). Jeremiah 49 and 21, and it reads, the earth is moved at the noise of their fall, and the cry of the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Behold, he shall come up and fly like an eagle, and spread his wings over Basra, and at that day shall the hearts of the mighty men of Edom be as the hearts of women in their pains. So that's what's going to happen when YAHAWAHSHI come back. He come back basically to take over this world as king over this whole world, over this whole earth. He's got dominion of the whole earth. He's come back. That's why it says in Revelation he has many crowns. You know, YAHAWAHSHI has many crowns. That means he's going to take all these dominions, all these different kingdoms that's presently here. He's going to take dominion of all of them when he come back. So when he said, behold, he shall come up and fly as an eagle and spread his wings over Basra. That's mean when he come back, you know, what people know as UFOs, or they call them UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena. When they come back, when YAHAWAHSHI come in those so-called UFOs, he's going to fly as an eagle. That's why he tell me he's going to come back. He's going to what they know now, what they can think of now as a alien invasion. But the people that, like the government, that's why they in shock, because they know the truth. It's just a lot of these the people, the masses, the sheeple, they don't know anything was going on. You know, they just do whatever whatever the government tell them to do. They don't think for themselves. None of that. You know, you just just like that movie They Live. They just obey. You know, they don't question anything. They just do what they're told. Sheeple. You know what I'm saying? That's why they get led to the slaughter. They're gonna basically reap what the government, the crooked government here, the United States government has done to all these different countries when they release these ICBM missiles on them. You know, because these other countries, they fed up with America. These other countries do not like America. Even the Allies is fed up with America. They even gonna shoot bombs, these nuclear bombs on America too. So yeah, this place is finished. You looking at the financial system. Financial system is collapsing. People was depending on Bitcoin, but that's already collapsing. Bitcoin haven't even been around for 15, 20 years. It's already collapsing, already crashing. People are already losing money off Bitcoin. So they trusting Egypt is going to be their shame, like it says in the Bible. You know. Their trust in Egypt shall be their shame. So, hold on. Isaiah 54 and 16. Isaiah 54 and 16, and it reads, Isaiah 54 and 16 reads, behold, I created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. That's like he put the ideas in these scientists, you know, that created the atom bombs and all the nuclear bombs, all these weapons. He put that, YAHAWAHSHI put the ideas from to these scientists to create these weapons of mass destruction, like the nuclear bomb and the atom bomb and all these weapons of war. You know, that's why he put he said he created the smith. Like, we read that back over again. Isaiah 54 and 16, it reads, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. and I've created the waste to destroy. You know, if you check it out, the dude that say that, I can't remember the scientist that created the atom bomb. He said he became the destroyer of worlds. You know, well he put the YAHAWAHSHI put the ideas in these guys' heads, these scientists, to create these weapons of mass destruction. So that's what's coming. That's what's coming. That's going to be the ultimate form of destruction of this place called America. You know, it's going to be the ultimate destruction. So, just to get into more of the chariots, because I don't have a picture of it right now. I'm gonna try to get a picture of the UFOs. I don't have a picture right now, but I'm gonna go into the curse that devours the earth, which is the chariots of YAHAWAHSHI, you know, which people know as UFOs or UAPs. What they call UAPs now. Unless you know, like the rulers of this world, which they are still like the Roman Empire, you know, because United States still follow after Great Britain for real, you know, because it's like the daughter of Great Britain, which is America, you know. We'll read Isaiah 24:3. Isaiah 24:3. The land shall be. Yep. Isaiah 24:3. Isaiah 24:3, and it reads, the land shall be utterly empty. The land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for Yahweh has spoken this word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languish and fadeth away, and haughty people of the earth do languish. The people also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws and changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned up, and few men left. So that's what's going to happen. You know, the earth is going to be because of the defiled, how this land is defiled, because it doesn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments of YAHAWAHSHI. This place is going to be destroyed, you know, and it's defiled because of the people that's in rulership now, which is Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. You know, he's in rulership right now, which he shouldn't be in rulership. This is an error from the ruler, which is talked about in Psalms. King David said he seen an error proceeded from the ruler. You know, that's what this place is going to be destroyed. I mean, this place is going to be destroyed. You know. And these people have no idea he's going to come. YAHAWAHSHI is going to come upon them as a thief in the night. You know, and I think tonight it's supposed to be the so-called blood moon. It's supposed to come tonight, but I'm not sure. think the blood moon's supposed to come tonight. Yeah, but I'm not sure. But let me read verse 9, and it reads, "The city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up, and no man shall come in. There's a cry for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened, the mirth for the land is gone. The city is left desolate. The city is left desolation, and the gates is smitten with destruction." So that's what's going on right now. The gates are smitten with destruction. So the gates are smitten with destruction, and the city Babylon is going to be destroyed. So I'll read in 2nd Ezra 13:5. And these people, they don't have no idea what's going on. They think it's a game or a joke, you know. They think destruction ain't coming, you know, upon Babylon the Great. You know, they want to side with their enemy. They want to side with their slave master, you know, thinking everything's okay. Which this punishment that's coming upon Babylon the Great is supposed to be for them anyway. But since they want to join hands with their enemy, like it said in the scripture, even though hand join in hand, the enemy shall not go unpunished. Shall not go unpunished. They want to join hand in hand with their master instead of coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments. The so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans, which is the people, the children of Israel. They want to join hand in hand with their slave master until his destruction. So that's what's going to happen. Because two-thirds of our people is not going to make it. They're not going to accept this word. They're going to keep on going in the ways of Babylon the Great to be destroyed. You know, it's like only thing that's happening in this world now is witchcraft, you know, adultery, the lust of the flesh. That's what's happening now. I want to get that in 2nd Ezra. 2nd Ezra 13:5. They want to copy the ways of Esau and Edom. They want to follow the ways of Esau and Edom. Sodomy, homosexuality, pedophilia, unlawfulness, you know, criminal activity. They want to follow in the footsteps of their master, which is Satan, which is none other than the self-proclaimed white man Esau and Edom. You know, they want to follow in his footsteps. You know. They bow down to him quick, no questions, you know. The words say we must obey God rather than men, you know. We must obey YAHAWAHSHI rather than men. Probably over here, ear hustling the prophet, you know, ear hustling the prophet anyway, you know. Try to speed this up some. Ear hustling the prophets though, you know, like it ain't nothing new. But this word gonna come out. Yeah, this word gonna come out. 2nd Ezra 13:5. Finding out there's an Israelite trying to preach it in the church in these harlot houses, which the scripture said Yahweh dwell in houses not made with hands. I'm gonna get that next, but Ecclesiasticus. Second Second Ezra 13 and 5, and it reads, for thou have, for Salakia, Second Ezra 13 and 5, and it reads, for thou have anything, he will live. Salakia, I'm in Ecclesiastes. Second Ezra 13, Second Ezra 13 and 5, and it reads, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of a number, from the four winds of the heavens to subdue the man that came out of the sea. That man that came out of the sea is YAHAWAHSHI, and that great multitude